Oh, okay. So something that struck me, and we were talking about it last night too, is like if you look at your birth chart and you look at numerology, there's let's call it the positive side of that, whatever node or, there's a positive and a negative or what is it, light or a dark
The light and the
shadow
shadow.
side. And so then my question kind of turned to the blueprint. And so that's something we want to look into more is the blueprint. Does it also have the light and the shadow side to it? And I think that it probably does because I know that they use things to, if you get off track, to like, here's a wake up call. Are you going to listen? Nope. Oh, here's another wake up call because you're getting too far off track.
The hammer keeps getting harder.
So I am curious, I guess, to dive more into that.
Yeah, so when we're done with this, we're going to go in and do an energy reading and see if we can get some deeper information about that. I had a question. So then last night, we kind of were looking at our shadow sides, the shadow sides of our astrological and numerology and all the ologies.
Yeah.
And for years, I would actually, before I even read the word last night, I used to call myself Murder Mel. Murder Mel's here. She's always the one. And it was super funny because when I was asking about shadow work last night, one of the shadows of my sign is martyrdom. And we started laughing because for like 10, 12 years, I was like, oh God, Murder Mel, she's here. Murder Mel, God, that bitch, Murder Mel. She's a real. I mean, I felt like, anyway, and that is a shadow side.
Yep.
I'm trying to
Yep.
bring in the lighter side of her now.
Yep.
But I wonder what it means because I do know that they've talked about when you notice these parts of you that are parts of us that aren't our favorite parts. I didn't really enjoy behaving like a martyr. Like it was not it was never fun. Martyr Mel never showed up when I was having a good time. It was always
Yeah, it was in the
it was
shitter.
always and when shit was a shit show and I was taking on more than I should have. And part of mine is to let go of control. I struggle with that.
Mhm.
But I just kept it up.
Yeah.
But one of the things, maybe it was in a different reading, but it was talked about like how to embrace and just accept accept those things. Like, don't, I stopped judging
Don't
and
shame
criticizing.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped judging and criticizing and shaming myself for feeling the way I did and for
Mhm.
being is moody. I'm moody. Like I would feel guilty and I would be guilt ridden over my moodiness. Well, that's a shadow side of one of my signs or my
Mhm.
houses, or I don't even know how all anyway. But that's one of the things. I get really moody, and I can go from here to there in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Fun,
that's true. Flip
yeah.
of a
I am flip on a switch, and that's one of the shadow sides of my whatevers. And so
well, and
now the
yeah.
question is, how do we evolve that without? I don't need to change it, but I would sure like it. It's not fun. That's not fun.